ready?
Yes. You with Virgil.
Virgil's not here.
Understand what I'm saying?
Let go. Let go! Sorry.
You fuck Mackie too?
No.
My name is Everett Hitch, and I've been riding alongside Virgil Cole for going on 12 years now. We're lawmen for hire, the kind towns call when things have gone to hell and they need someone willing to do what others won't. This particular trouble started in New Mexico, 1882. A rancher named Randall Bragg had just gunned down the town marshal and his deputies in cold blood.
Randall, I'm afraid I gotta take two of your boys back into town with me. They murdered that fellow from Chicago, and then they raped and killed his wife.
No. I can't spare them.
No hesitation. Just drew and killed them where they stood when they came for two of his men wanted for murder. Virgil and I made our way to a town called Appaloosa. I'm a West Point man myself. Left the military looking for something with more meaning, less constraint. Found Virgil instead. Saved his life in a gunfight years back, and we've been partners ever since. He's the best gunfighter I've ever seen. Calm, precise, fearless when it counts. The town leaders were desperate. Bragg and his crew had them running scared, doing whatever they pleased without consequence. They wanted their town back, and they were ready to pay. But Virgil had conditions. He'd make the laws.
This means you'd be running the town.
It does.
You're asking us, so to speak, to turn the town over to you.
As far as I can see, you can turn it over anyway.
And they'd follow his authority without question. They didn't like it. While they were still arguing,
Mr. Raines! Trouble in the bar, Mr. Raines! They have guns!
the leaders caved, signed Virgil's agreement. We went straight there, found the outlaws drunk and destructive. Gave them fair warning, stop or get locked up. They didn't recognize Virgil's authority, reached for their guns. We put them down before they cleared leather.
I warned them.
Next day, Bragg himself rode in with his whole gang. Walked right into the saloon where we were drinking. Virgil told him straight. He was the marshal now, and Bragg was wanted for murder. Bragg tried talking his way around it, but Virgil doesn't negotiate.
And if they don't, I arrest them. And if they don't go along, I shoot them. Perhaps now's not the time.
Before Bragg left, Virgil made a new rule clear: no guns within town limits. That's when she arrived. Allison French stepped off the train, and I noticed her right away. Followed her to a cafe where Virgil was eating. She asked about a clean, affordable hotel. Virgil told her she could stay where we were lodging. Asked me to help her get settled.
You have a name?
Mrs. French.
You have a husband, Mrs. French?
He died. Thank you very much, Mr. Cole, for your kindness.
When I got back, I mentioned she'd been asking about him, whether he was married. That caught his attention quick. He got annoyed when I said I didn't know. I reminded him she'd probably ask him herself, so he'd better have an answer ready.
She likes to be called Allie.
Virgil admitted he was interested. So was I, truth be told. But I could see how serious he was about her, so I stepped aside. That's what partners do. We spotted some of Bragg's men watching the town from a ridge. Rode up to investigate. They claimed Virgil's authority didn't reach that far, that they weren't breaking any laws. Virgil told them different, that Appaloosa and everything around it was under his law now. To make his point, he pistol-whipped one of them across the face. Message received. Virgil arranged for Allie to work at the hotel, playing piano in exchange for her room. That night, she performed beautifully while Virgil and I talked about Bragg over drinks. She joined us after, asked about our work.
How long have you been killing people for a living?
Virgil corrected her.
I enforce the law. I don't kill people for a living.
And you've never killed anyone except as a lawman?
Never.
Is he telling me the truth, Everett?
Virgil always tells the truth.
She asked if he had a woman in his life.
Of course I have.
And did you never tell them anything?
We won't talk about this anymore.
Later, some fool insulted the bartender in front of Allie. Virgil beat him bloody.
No, Virgil!
I had to pull him off. He left angry, and I ended up explaining to the town leaders that if they wanted Virgil's protection, they had to accept all of him, strengths and flaws together. Time passed. Their relationship grew. One morning at breakfast, Allie told me they were planning to buy a house together. I was caught off guard, but congratulated them. Then Joe Whitfield showed up, a young ranch hand who'd witnessed Bragg kill the sheriff and deputies. He was willing to testify. We rode out to Bragg's ranch, caught him using the privy, and arrested him at gunpoint. His men showed up armed, but Bragg ordered them to stand down. As we brought him through town, he saw Joe waiting and swore he'd kill him. The kid was terrified. While Bragg sat in jail, Virgil spent his days building that house for Allie, but she started complaining he wasn't giving her enough attention. Virgil sent me to check on her.
Go on down there, will you? Calm her down a little.
That's when things got complicated. Allie welcomed me warmly, showed me around. Then she started flirting.
Doesn't pay any attention to the house. Everett doesn't pay any attention to me. Come see.
That'll be the bedroom, and this will be the kitchen. Come and see this. Come and see.
Often visit us?
I can cook, you know.
Asked if I thought she was pretty. When I said yes, she kissed me. I pulled away, reminded her she was with Virgil.
Virgil's not here.
I told her what she was doing was wrong, that we were both on Virgil's side.
Let go. Let go.
Embarrassed and hurt. As I left, I saw Bragg's men riding toward our office. I hurried back, stood beside Virgil as they demanded Bragg's release. Virgil sent me inside to hold Bragg at gunpoint while he faced them down alone. Told them he wasn't afraid to die, but many of them would die with him. They reconsidered and rode off. Allie came running after, shaken but relieved. Later, I told a local woman I'd been seeing. She warned me Allie would twist the story someday and turn Virgil against me.
There have been a few times when you didn't want my mouth closed.
2 lawmen arrived with a judge to help guard Bragg until trial. Then the Shelton brothers rode in, hired guns, dangerous as they come. Virgil made it clear he was the law here, and they kept their distance. Joe testified at trial, described everything he'd seen. Bragg got angry, his men testified for him, but the judge didn't buy it. Bragg was found guilty, sentenced to hang in another city. During the train transfer, everything went smooth until we stopped for water. That's when the Shelton brothers appeared with Allie hostage.
Any sign of trouble from anyone, and Mackie gives her both barrels. Or she breaks her neck and is dragged through the mesquite. So you folks are gonna have to unshackle Bragg or she gets killed.
Virgil was torn, duty against his feelings for her. He gave in, ordered Bragg released.
Put your rifle down. We give you Bragg. You give us the woman.
The brothers promised to let Allie go once the train started moving.
Give me a gun! Shoot that son of a bitch!
Move on up the track.
They lied, took them both and rode off, leaving Virgil standing there helpless and furious. He went after them on foot. I took the train back to get horses, then caught up with him. We tracked them for days across harsh country, found them camped by a river. Then I saw something that cut deep. Allie bathing naked, laughing and playing with one of the Shelton brothers. Before we could react, native warriors attacked. We opened fire, killed one of their horses, forced them back. Virgil struck a temporary truce with the Sheltons, worked together until we reached safety. To avoid more conflict, I offered them Bragg's prized horse as a peace gesture. It worked.
Mac, you got some clothes in there? Cover Allie up. I've seen pretty much everything you got, Allie.
That night, Allie sat between us trembling, said what happened with Ring Shelton was a mistake.
Sorry. I was so alone. And, well, Ring protected me, and so...
You fuck Mackie too?
No.
Virgil asked me if I thought she'd betray him again. I answered honestly.
I think Allie needs to be with a man.
You're a bastard.
That's when she got angry, accused me of putting my hands on her.
No, Virgil, I did not.
Everett didn't do that.
Virgil stayed calm, didn't believe her, stood by me instead. We reached a small town where Virgil and the Sheltons would settle things. Before the fight, Virgil opened up about Allie, said he genuinely enjoyed being around her, that she was full of warmth and charm, but he admitted she wasn't meant for a steady home or quiet life. I told him she wasn't immoral, just drawn to whoever held power at the moment. He said he loved her anyway and intended to stay by her side.
Come in, Allie.
You look lovely, Allie. Truly.
Aren't either of you afraid that you might get killed?
Guess I don't think about it so much.
Well, I'm afraid.
Of what?
Like being alone. Like being with the wrong man. Not having any money. Place to live.
I'll look out for you.
For how long?
For as long as you need.
When we reached the stockyards, we discovered betrayal. The town marshal was related to the Sheltons. It was a trap. 4 against 2. Gunfire erupted. Virgil killed one brother and the corrupt marshal. Bragg fled on horseback. When the dust settled, we were both wounded but alive. Allie ran to Virgil's side, terrified. Time passed. The house was finished. Virgil's leg never fully healed, left him with a limp and a brace. Allie's betrayals weren't forgotten, but forgiveness lingered between them. Then we got news. Bragg had received a presidential pardon. Turned out his boasts were true. He returned to Appaloosa dressed fine, acting like a changed man. That evening, he approached our table at the saloon, tried making peace. Virgil told him no pardon could erase what he'd done, that he was still a murderer. Bragg walked away. Bragg opened a luxury hotel, spoke of reform. Everett visited him. Bragg suggested working together, hinted we might lose our jobs if we refused. The town leaders had fallen under his influence. Virgil's time as marshal was ending. I saw Allie at Bragg's hotel playing piano while he watched.
Me and Allie got a house here. I'm not leaving.
You're gonna stay as.
Ain't come to that yet.
Might just make some sense to move on. Talk this over with Allie. She don't want to leave it.
Later, I saw her slip upstairs to his room. No anger, just quiet disappointment. The balance of power had shifted, and Allie shifted with it. When she came down, she found me waiting. Our eyes met. She walked past without a word. Next day, I visited the woman I'd been seeing, brought her a farewell gift. Confessed something that had burdened me. Years ago, I'd killed a man outside the law, out of anger. Told her I was leaving. Before riding out, I left my badge and a gun at the bar for Bragg. Then I found him, struck him across the face, challenged him to a fair fight. He froze. So I hit him harder, told him if he refused, I'd come back and kill him anyway. Enraged, he grabbed the gun and stormed outside. Virgil arrived, tried to stop it. I asked him to step aside, told him I'd never asked him for anything before, but I was asking now. He understood, stepped back. Bragg reached for his gun. I was faster. One shot. He fell dead. I reloaded, mounted my horse, and rode out. By killing Bragg, I'd freed Virgil from a fight that could have cost him his badge, maybe his life. Given him a chance to keep doing his work. Left room for him and Allie to make peace. The town faded behind me as I rode toward the horizon, searching once again for purpose and a place where I might finally belong. Headed straight into the setting sun, riding west at an easy pace.